Make sure all of our states moving forward.
Brian Kemp says he was incredibly bothered by the treatment of a Gainesville gunmaker called Honor Defense. Casey Cagle said there was a double standard targeting the gunmaker. Honor Defense has been in business for only 2.5 years, making smaller, single-stack 9mm handguns. In recent weeks, a credit card processing company called Stripe stopped helping Honor Defense with its online sales because it makes firearms, according to Honor Defense founder Gary Ramey.
I think there's no question that this is a liberal agenda to attack gun manufacturers and drive their issue.
Lieutenant Governor Cagle, who killed a tax break for Delta Airlines over its treatment of NRA members, says he'll fight what he calls discrimination against Honor Defense.
And I think the state has to take action.
Secretary of State Kemp, who has made guns a centerpiece of his advertising, likewise says the state should specifically prohibit this type of discrimination. We must fight for those who provide the weapons we need to protect our families and loved ones. I talked with Gary Ramey, who is the founder of Honor Defense. He says he has yet to meet either of those two candidates, but he will tomorrow when Casey Cagle holds an event at this gun manufacturer's facility, just to remind voters once again just where he stands on the important issue of guns in the Republican primary. Live in DeKalb County, Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.